Hello and welcome to Never Seen It, a podcast about movies that we haven't seen yet. I'm one of your hosts, Betsy, and with me is my husband, Trent.
Hi, I married this one.
It's true, you're stuck with me. Today, we are going to be watching the 2008 movie Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, what's that?
It's a movie that you have not seen yet.
I haven't. It's very surprising.
So
that we've been together, married now 9 years. Happy anniversary, Betsy.
Oh, thank you, Trent. To you as well.
Yes.
Yes, I have been trying to get you to watch this movie for many years.
Yeah.
Why have you just now finally agreed to watch it, and why have you not seen it until this point?
Because we have a podcast. I don't know. I love the dude who directed this movie. Adam McKay makes amazing movies. But the movies that I have chosen to really follow him for are his, kind of funny documentaries and funny mockumentaries, or whatever you want to call it.
The Oscar stuff.
The dramatization of real life. To put a big word on it.
Yeah.
But Vice and The Big Short. I love The Big Short.
It's
so good.
You haven't seen so many of his goofy comedies.
No, his comedy movies I don't think I've really seen. Step Brothers. I've seen Anchorman 1 and 2, which I like. I haven't seen the other guys, which we will eventually cover.
Yes.
He did that one as well. It's Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly as the starring roles as the Step Brothers.
Yep.
I like all this stuff, but sitting down to just watch a comedy, I don't know. It's just something about comedies that push me away for whatever reason. And it's not like I don't like comedy. It's just when I want to sit down when we go to a theater, I always kind of poo-poo the idea of going to see a comedy in a theater because you're with a whole lot of strangers. You might laugh at something that only you laugh at. And I don't know, it's a weird self-conscious thing.
See, that's the whole thing about comedies is sometimes when you watch them home alone, they're not funny. It's not until you watch them with other people that you find the humor.
Right.
There have been movies that I didn't think were funny.
Until
And then I watched them with friends or other people who did, and then I found the humor. I didn't like Anchorman very much the first time I watched it, and I think it's because I watched it by myself, and I didn't get it. But then when I started talking about it and watching it with other people, it becomes a shared experience. And that's the thing about watching comedy in the theater, is everybody is just uproarious.
Well, and
all
everybody
at once.
has a different sense of humor. Some jokes will land with some people and some don't. It's extremely subjective.
Oh, yeah. Well, and we've talked about it before, the time we went and saw The Muppets in the theater, and you and me and my brother are a bunch of grown adults cackling, and the children around us thought we were nuts.
Some of the best times I've had in a movie theater was that movie.
Yeah, so I think you need to be more willing to experience that, because that's what it is it's an experience.
Sure.
Regardless of the quality of the movie, if it's funny, it's funny. And it will not be as funny by yourself.
Yeah.
This movie, I'll be curious what you think of it, how you react to it, because I'm gonna laugh because I've seen this and I know it's coming.
Well, you and I have very similar senses of humor.
Sure.
We both like all the people in this movie. Now, those two people I mentioned are the only two people I know.
Okay, well, let's get to that point. So what else do you know about this?
They're stepbrothers.
And you don't know any other actors in this?
I don't.
I know there's at least a bare minimum of 4.
I'm sure
that
there's
you will recognize.
plenty of people that I know.
Oh wait, no, I just thought of another one. There are several people in this movie that show up.
It's
that you
Adam
recognize.
McKay. He's going to put all these other people in the movie. He loves to get cameos in his movies.
Do you know the premise as to why or how they are stepbrothers?
It feels like to me like they have older parents, obviously, and they either are children of divorce or children of one of their parents dying, and one of their parents is getting remarried to each other's parent.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Do you know any of the jokes and the things that have come out of this?
So again, Adam McKay is the best at getting his actors to just riff.
Correct.
And just throw out one joke, whatever comes to mind. We're just gonna not cut, and we're just gonna keep on going.
Do it 20 times.
Do it 20 times. I know you got it in you. Just keep on going, and
I'll use which ones are funny.
Right. We'll put the movie together in the editing room. Who the fuck cares what we do here? We're all having fun. So I know did we just become best friends? Yep. That meme. God, I'm sure there's more. Like them in the bunk beds. One of them just gets on top and it crashes down.
Yep.
No more come to mind.
Okay.
But
yeah, you can't.
I know what the movie is.
You can't be on the internet and not have come across something from this movie.
Yeah.
Eventually.
them in the stupid like sweater vest looking things.
The cover of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know those two just being generally immature. to put it in a nice way.
Fair.
Yeah. But
this was actually weirdly one of the first times I saw John C. Reilly get to do this kind of thing.
Okay.
Because I mean, he
he's
does tend to be, especially before this, more drama.
He's dipped his toe into I feel like John C. Reilly is more of a comedic actor than a dramatic actor.
Which up to this point is exactly the opposite of truth.
Right.
He didn't get to do Tim and Eric. Is that the show he's on?
I think you're right.
And that was after this, I'm pretty sure, or pretty simultaneous to it.
Yeah.
He had been nominated for an Oscar before this for a drama.
For what?
At least I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was. For Chicago.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's in Chicago, isn't he?
Yeah. And, I had seen him in a whole bunch of things in the 90s. Like he's in, 54? Or Boogie Nights. He's in one of those.
Yeah.
Boogie Nights. He's in that. He's in The River Wild. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but it's all dramas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the comedy stuff doesn't come until, the early aughts.
Yeah. He was in the first Guardians movie.
Yep. But again, this is all post Step Brothers.
Sure. I feel like he's in a bunch of other dramas that we've seen that I just can't think of off the top of my head.
Oh, if we look it up, there's a ton of things,
But yeah, I like John C. Reilly. Wreck-It Ralph is great. Mm-hmm. He's a great voice. He's got a great voice.
Yes. Well, any other things or expectations, stuff about this movie before we go see it?
Nope, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, we're going to go now and watch Step Brothers, and we will be right back. And we're back. So Trent, that was Step Brothers.
That was stupid.
It's very stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched this in a while, and I'm like, ooh, some of that has not aged well.
Oh no. And I think Adam McKay would be the first one to admit that, being who he is and what he's about. But yeah, that was super stupid. I really enjoyed it, despite a lot of it, the fact that it's aged. This movie is very 2008.
Oh, yeah. I was looking it up, and this is the third movie in a very short span that John C. Reilly did that was comedy, because he did Dewey Cox.
Yep.
And he did Talladega Nights was before this.
Sure.
So they made Talladega Nights together, him and Will Ferrell, and then they made this one jumping off of that, basically.
Right.
But yeah, it's just two grown men acting like 12-year-olds.
Right. That was the age that I landed on. It's like, well, maybe 10 is too young because then they don't know about this other stuff. 15 is too old because, I was trying to land on a number, and 12 was the
12.
Number. Yeah.
They're still children, but they're not children anymore.
Yeah,
but
they're older than us.
They are committed to this attitude.
Oh, yeah, the whole movie. They never get out of it.
The only reason it works at all is because these two are so committed to the bit.
Yes. They just go and go and go, and and I have a feeling I would love, I think that we've got some of the special features for this. I would love to go and watch some of that stuff because I'm sure there's outtakes galore.
How many versions of it they did.
Right.
Oh, yes.
I love to see stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, you have now a sense. So it's Richard Jenkins and Mary Steenburgen are the parents. Mm-hmm. And they're both single older parents with older children living at home.
It's exactly what I said. One of each. One of them died and one of them got divorced.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they meet at a conference and in a whirlwind romance fall in love and get married.
Yeah.
And they move in together, but they both have adult-ass children living at home.
As they are coming together, they admit, like, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. I do too. It was meant to be.
It's the biggest turn on because they both realize they're stuck with these idiots.
Right. Yeah. So maybe together they can deal with these idiots, as you say.
Right.
And
like they say many times throughout the movie, especially where Mary Steenburgen is concerned, she's an enabler. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
She should most definitely have kicked this son out.
She is smothering them with mothering.
Yes. And in that scenario, he has a younger brother who is very much successful in living an adult life, but he's an asshole.
He's a giant douchebag.
So this is not the first thing I saw Adam Scott in, but it was certainly one of the bigger things he had done to this point.
Sure.
Because this is pre-Parks and Rec.
Yeah. Before he was doing kind of more starring roles. Because he didn't even start in Parks and Rec until season 2 or 3 or 4. Somewhere in there.
He came on later.
Yeah.
And then, of course, his wife, played by the magnificent Kathryn Hahn.
Oh, my God. Why isn't Kathryn Hahn more of a thing?
This is the movie I know Kathryn Hahn from.
Okay.
And anytime somebody's like, oh, Kathryn Hahn, she's in WandaVision, it's like, oh, bitch, you don't have a clue.
Yep.
You have not seen her at 11.
So fucking funny.
She is the funniest thing in this entire movie to me.
Uh-huh.
Because once again, she is committed to the ridiculousness of what she is doing.
Right.
You're like, I want to roll you up in a little ball and stick you inside my vagina.
And walk around knowing you're
and
there.
Walk around. What?
And again, who the hell wrote that? Was it her? Was it Adam? Who cares?
Yeah.
It's funny, so you put it in there.
And they're just like awkwardly we shouldn't do this, but let's do it. And the kissing is awful.
It's so good.
It's so bad.
It's so good.
Is it true that you punched Derek in the face? That's the hottest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, and then she just amps it up from there.
Uh-huh.
Jumps his bones in a bathroom stall.
And then at Christmas dinner.
Yes. And when
they go out of the house to another part of the house. I kind of figured maybe it was a different building or something.
No.
Or to the neighbor's house.
He was trying to not be obvious that he was following her. So what does he do? He goes out the back and runs in front of the window.
That's right. I didn't notice that part, but yeah.
But yes, she's very young and very blonde in this movie.
Yeah.
So it's easy to forget that that's Kathryn Hahn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you've followed her career at all, this was the biggest thing I think she had done to this point.
Right, to this point, sure. And she had her own HBO show for a while.
She did?
I think so.
I don't recall, but that sounds probably true.
I think it's pretty recent. She had her own show.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was on HBO.
Well, and now she's getting a new
show
of her own.
She got her own spin-off from WandaVision.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I hope it's good.
She was so great in that.
She's so good.
We don't talk about TV shows because it's a movie podcast. But yes, she was great in WandaVision.
Correct. Can recommend.
But of course, that's when the general public first discovered Kathryn Hahn. It's like, guys, come on. Like you said, she's been around.
This was 13 years ago this movie came out.
Right. But what I love the most is that, so Judd Apatow helped produce this movie with Adam McKay. What these guys do best is getting their bit actors, the not the main people. They get their bit actors to do some of the funniest shit, and most of the time, they're women.
Yes.
Like Judd Apatow's wife.
Yes.
100% she is so fucking funny. Leslie Mann is her name. But yeah, she was in Knocked Up. She's in This Is 40, and a bunch of. She was in Big Daddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course, he and Adam Sandler were roommates in college.
Sure.
If you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course, throughout this movie, you have Seth Rogen shows up.
Right. He has one little scene.
He has one scene. Ken Jeong shows up. He has one or two scenes.
But like I said, he just throws in cameos like crazy. You want to be in my movie? Yes. is the answer to that question.
Yep. And then, of course, Adam McKay does the same thing.
Yeah.
Because they're all sort of intertwined. They all know each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the same people who are friends.
Yeah.
And we just get a lot of stupid little tropes that are so specific. That's the thing I love about these. It's like, we're going to make a joke, but it's really specific. Like, hello, we're Uptown Girl, the preeminent 80s Billy Joel cover band. They don't sing anything pre or post 80s that Billy Joel produced.
And of course, it is
Horatio Sands.
Yep.
And he is very belligerent about this fact.
No, we don't do anything after that.
Do you know the guy who was screaming at him in the crowd?
Yeah, I know his face, yeah.
It's Matt Walsh.
Yeah.
Kate Walsh's husband.
Sure.
Which I always find funny because
he's in a lot of stuff.
It's that thing where she is more of a serious actress, quote unquote, but she is married to a comedian.
Yeah.
And she's done comedy too, but he's more known for straight comedy.
Remind me and the listeners who Kate Walsh is.
She was on Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
She was McDreamy's ex-wife.
Ex-wife, okay.
At the beginning of the series, they talk about how he was married, and then she had that spin-off show, Private Practice.
Okay. That's
her big thing.
I watched both of those early on, if you can believe it.
So did I.
Yeah. I don't remember
Anatomy.
what she looks like, so whatever. Irrelevant.
But I just find it funny that when I found out, oh wait, that's her husband?
Sure.
Because he just shows up in these random things.
He's just
eccentric.
He's the tall, white, pasty man.
Yes. Yes. And they've been married for like 25 years or something. They've been together
love,
forever.
Baby. That's love.
Sometimes that's how it happens. You know, girls like funny guys.
Sure.
But yeah, so these two fall in love and they move in together, thus setting up our premise. And the two grown men hate each other.
Right. So if you're 12 years old and if your dad, if your dad goes away after your parents get a divorce and the other one, the mom dies, you're going to be a little messed up and maybe stunted a little bit.
Right.
That's a very sensitive age.
And of course, the parents are going through it in their own way too, which means they just don't deal with it.
Right. And I think that's the whole thing. Like, these people have been allowed to grow up, quote unquote.
To age up.
And they're doing what I was doing when I was 12.
Yeah, don't touch my fucking drum set.
Right. Being very protective of the things that they love. Mm-hmm. And not wanting to share the things that they love as well.
And they like stupid shit like ninja swords and karate.
Right.
And, putting Mentos in soda and watching it explode. Mm-hmm. And they have a treehouse full of porn.
Of course. Who didn't?
I didn't, Trent. And because they're so alike, they, of course, don't like each other.
Sure.
But they have to fight that out.
It's a weird competition type of a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it escalates quickly. So, it's like, you're not allowed to play my drums. So he plays his drums. Mm-hmm. And they, fuck with each other's rooms and draw on their clothes. And it just sort of increases.
Just stupid pranks that you would play if you were a kid.
Mm-hmm. Until they're fighting in the front lawn.
Right. And
all the neighbors
they have
are
to
watching.
Call the parents to come and break up the fight. For she shows up and, I guess is screaming from the car and comes out and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then
she's hosing them down.
By the end, when the father shows up, she's hosing them down and they still don't stop. And they finally, by the end, they hit each other in the head with either a baseball bat or a golf club.
Yes.
To knock them out.
And it takes this level of effort for the parents to finally say, you have to get jobs and you have to be gone in a month.
This is done.
We're done.
You're done here. But earlier on, the things I noticed before we get to that point is, they have so they get married, they move everything in together, and they have their first dinner together at the kitchen table. I yelled out, it's like, are they eating chicken nuggets at the dinner table with their parents?
Who are eating adult meals.
Who are eating an adult meal with a knife and fork.
Yep.
They're both eating chicken nuggets, one with ketchup and one with special sauce.
Fancy sauce.
Oh, fancy sauce, excuse me.
Which is just ketchup and mayonnaise.
It's just ketchup and mayonnaise.
But he won't share it.
Yeah.
Because he's not done with it yet, Trent.
Yeah, and I think Brennan is like drinking Kool-Aid.
Or Gatorade or something
It's
stupid.
it's a blue liquid.
Slurping it up.
And Dale's he's always drinking soda.
I didn't
Diet soda.
That. Yeah.
Diet soda, but yeah, he's always drinking soda. He has diet soda next to his bed.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's funny how much people think about, like, placing a well-placed prop.
Sure.
And it's always around. Mm-hmm. But you don't notice it. You're not intended to notice it. But if you do notice it, it is consistent.
Again, something that I drank a lot of when I was a child.
They had Mountain Dew in the fridge.
Yeah.
But nobody drank it. No,
I don't think, I think he had Diet Pepsi at the table. He had Diet Mountain Dew next to his bed. And this is very much a sponsored by Pepsi Cola movie.
Yeah, and it's just, stupid shit like, I'm an excellent singer. I've been called the songbird of my generation. But only 2 people have ever heard him sing, like, ever.
Sure.
Because his little brother's a son of a bitch.
Right. Oh my God, he's such a little shit.
He's an asshole. He's such a dick. He's paying $1,200 a week for voice lessons for his wife.
For his wife who fucking hates him. And I knew that from the very first time she was introduced in the car.
Well, he's a dick. He's like, all right, family, let's sing Sweet Child of Mine.
Right. It's like, I'm paying for all your lessons. You better be perfect.
And he's berating her.
Right.
Meanwhile, he gets a sweet solo.
Right.
And almost gets them all murdered because he's berating his wife so much.
Right. But yeah, after the fight, the punishment, quote unquote punishment, is no TV for a week.
That's right.
It's like, God, this is a prison. It's bullshit.
I'm going to lock this remote up in the safe.
Like they can't watch TV without a remote.
Correct. That's exactly how technology works in 2008.
Yes.
Being that at the beginning of the scene, his dad turned the TV off by pushing a button at the top of the TV.
Right.
And yeah, we just learn a lot of things about them, like his dad has a boat.
Very proud of his boat.
He's very proud of his boat. And at one point, John C. Reilly's character kicks Brennan off the boat while they're out on the water. And... they both sleepwalk and trash the whole kitchen.
Right.
But once they figure out that they have a shared distaste for Derek, and right. Dale punches him in the face.
Yeah, they bond after Derek shows up and tells his stories about fishing with celebrities, just rando name drop celebrities.
That was an odd group, too.
Right.
I don't even remember all the ones he said. I think one was Bobby Flay.
I don't remember. Oh,
there was a celebrity chef in there.
Was it Elon Musk?
Something like
one
that.
One of those guys. Or no, it was the guy who owns the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, I think, was one of them.
Yeah, he was deep sea fishing with Mark Cuban and
then
Bobby
later,
Flay.
Yeah, and then later on, he mentioned Seal.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Everyone's hanging out with Seal.
Everybody wants to hang out with Seal.
I think Heidi Klum was still married to him at that point.
I'm sure.
He was still relevant-ish.
No,
ish?
He was not.
I said ish.
Being married to Heidi Klum was being relevant. Anyway. But, yeah, they bond over Dale punching Derek in the face. And here's where Catherine Hahn shows up. I don't remember what her character is. Alice. She shows up and is like, oh my God, did you just punch him and then he fell out of the treehouse? It's the hottest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, we have to. I can't do this. I am married. Oh no! Yes.
I'm gonna go home and I'm going to pleasure myself to the thought of that. Please masturbate.
And of course, he's just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like he's into it, but he's also terrified of her.
He's just like he's frozen in fear of this woman who is very aggressive.
Well, and then the next time she shows up, she's like, "I'm tired of playing coy." It's like, excuse me.
Right.
That's coy.
And then, yeah, them in the bathroom together, they do their thing, and then she just hikes up her dress and puts her foot up on the wall in the men's bathroom at the urinal. What the fuck? You just came out of a stall.
Oh, yeah. And there's just, this movie is full of stupid moments.
Oh, my God.
They go to interviews that his dad has set up, and they put on tuxedos.
They put on tuxedos.
And
they go together.
Yes, and they almost get the job, but Dale farts.
A lot.
And it's awful. And then they are beat up by a bunch of middle schoolers.
But you know what? Hey, kids like that, especially if they are in a group, they can be intimidating.
There's like 40 of those kids.
Yeah.
You're gonna lick that white dog shit.
All right, I'll lick the shit. Just leave us go.
And then ultimately, mom and dad decide, you know what, screw it. We're going to retire early.
Yeah.
We're going to sell the house.
Right. Derek got his real estate license just for shits and giggles. Mm-hmm. And it says, yeah, I can sell this house for 30% over market.
And they do everything in their power to scare off everybody who might potentially try to buy it, including, we just watched Spider-Man 2, who showed up, Phil Lamar
trying to buy a house.
That's 2 in a row, just random scene where he has no lines.
Which, again, is an interesting thing. He has the one where there's a dead body in the foyer.
Yep, Brennan is a dead body who died last night.
Just give us some. What did he say?
He just died last
night.
Give us a moment. Or they're dressed as like Klansmen and
they're right
Nazis.
before that. One neighbor was a Nazi and the other one was a Klansman.
Yep.
Jesus.
So they're getting people to leave them alone.
Yeah.
But ultimately, they fail and decide that they're going to form their own firm called Prestige Worldwide, multimedia, multinational entertainment conglomerate.
Entertainment company, yes.
And when Brennan finally sings for Dale, Dale cries a little bit.
Your voice is like a combo of Fergie and Jesus.
That's another joke about this movie that I love. It's so dumb that everybody thinks he has the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's character has the most magnificent voice, and it is factual in this movie. Yes. Everybody is wooed and wowed and amazed.
Yes. And he what was that song at the end? Is it just something in Italian?
Some Italian song.
What the fuck, man?
I don't know. But of course they fuck up. And they make a music video in which they took Dad's boat and they crashed the boat.
They very much crashed the boat.
Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes, baby.
Which basically ruins everything because now his dad is really upset.
They no longer have the nest egg.
There's no nest egg. There's no investors. There's no company.
Yeah, he's really wanted to basically sell all their shit and go sailing.
And retire.
For retirement and just do that. And he's a doctor. She seems like she works at a high-end firm, whatever that happens to be.
Something related to medical.
They got money.
Yeah.
So she just happens to be at this conference where he's presenting something, and that's where they're at. But yeah, they got money.
And they're ready to retire, and they fucked up their dream.
Right.
Like, come on.
Right.
You smashed an $80,000 boat.
Yeah.
You can't just fix that. Mm-hmm. And they don't understand it. Well, you can invest or not.
Right.
You guys are fuck ups.
Yeah.
And you deserve everything that happens at this point of the movie.
Also at the table is Rob Riggle, another cameo.
Yep.
He shows up a few times.
He's a character in this. That's more than a cameo.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Yeah.
He has a credit with a name on it, but still. But yeah, Rob Riggle was, again, not very well known in this. I don't even know if he showed up on The Daily Show yet.
He had already been on SNL at this point.
Really?
Yeah, he was on Saturday Night Live for 1 or 2 seasons.
He was on it?
He was a featured member. I don't think he was ever in the official cast.
Really? I had no idea.
That is the first thing I saw Rob Riggle in, and it's been so weird watching him in all this other stuff, and nobody remembers that he was on SNL. And that's the only thing I know him from.
And the thing I know him from is when he was a correspondent for The Daily Show.
Yeah.
And dude was a Marine, if you didn't know.
I knew that.
Yeah, dude was a Marine, and he got embedded for The Daily Show because he's got the training. He got embedded in it might have been 06-ish when the Iraq War was still going on. Mm-hmm. And the thing about Rob Riggle is that he is at 11 all the time.
Correct.
He's always on.
Yes.
Which is why, he gets gigs like this. I think right now he's hosting a game show.
And he shows up on the NFL's programming once in a while.
Yeah, he does the stupid pregame stuff with the Fox guys. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he's always
He's had a weird life.
Sure.
A weird career.
Sure.
Go figure. But yeah, SNL, that's the first thing he was on for me.
I'll have to look that up. I don't think I've ever seen a clip of him on there. He's probably hosted, hasn't he?
No.
He's never hosted.
No. He's not that famous. There's plenty of people who know who he is, but he's not that famous.
I guess not.
But all of this basically creates resentment between the couple.
Yep.
And they decide to get divorced. So they sell the house. They all move out.
Yeah, they're going to give the boys,
the boys,
$10,000 each or something. Or no.
They don't even say that. They say we're going to give you enough for like a deposit, which is not much. Yeah, we're going to give you enough
for a security deposit to get an apartment, and you're going to go get a job, and that's it. And you're going to go to therapy.
Yes.
Brendan has to go to therapy, whereby...
They both do.
I guess they do. They don't really show the other one.
Not much. Just once.
Okay. But still, yeah, Brandon's character meets up with this very attractive therapist and is like, oh my God, I love you.
I'm in love with you.
It's like, okay, it's an inappropriate response. But,
I have in no way sexual or other feelings. I am ambivalent to you in all ways. I love you so much. Do not misunderstand me. There is nothing between us.
I have no idea who that is.
I've seen her in something else, but I can't place her. I'd have to look her up. She's another one of those actresses that just sort of shows up places. But yeah, mom and dad move out. They're left in the house. They start fighting again, and Dale tries to smash Brennan's head in with a cymbal. And then bury him in the front yard.
It's like on Cold Case Files.
Yeah, but of course, he's not dead, so he buries Dale alive.
So they have another fight, and they fall asleep, because it's late and they're old.
That's right. But they finally decide to try to grow up. They both go get jobs. They both get their own apartments.
Yep.
And insurance.
They
and
realize
cars.
some things that you don't realize that you gotta do. Like buy toilet paper from Costco.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it goes too far. A little bit.
No.
Just like, really? We do not need to see Will Ferrell wipe his ass with a bath mat in the sink. Come on.
But you know what? He learned.
He did.
He went to Costco. We get ours at Sam's Club. But
yes, we do. And he asks for a job from Derek.
Yeah.
So he actually goes, and Derek gives him a job.
Yeah, Derek is still being a dick.
Yep.
And says, you know what, get an office pool.
I'll give you 2 weeks.
Yeah, get an office pool going. Let's see how long this guy lasts. And apparently he does a good job.
Yeah.
And he gives him, like, the most prestigious thing.
And the thing he does is leasing helicopters.
To executives.
Companies, yeah. And the most prestigious event of the year is the Catalina wine mixer.
Because of course it is.
Have you heard about the Catalina wine mixer outside of this movie?
No.
So, at the end of this, of course, they all use the phrase, "It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer."
Yeah.
This joke is brought up a few times in this movie from this point out. Mm-hmm. It's not a real event.
I'm sure it isn't.
Until someone made it one.
Okay.
Somebody took this movie and thought it was so funny that they actually created the Catalina wine mixer.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a thing that has happened since, or they only did it the once, but they were trying to make it an actual event.
An annual event.
Like, literally, they were calling it, "It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer." And they were trying to make it a real thing because it's just... I don't know. Somebody thought this was really, really funny, and they're trying to make it real.
Somebody's got some money, and it's like, okay, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and we're going to invite all these people, and it's going to be awesome, right? Right.
Yeah. And the official title of it is, "It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer." But yeah, so Brendan pulls off the event. He basically plans the whole event. It's going really well. He hires Dale's catering company.
Yeah.
He hires the band. Everything's going okay. They're basically setting it up to get the parents back together. Mm-hmm. And
because why would they be there?
Right.
For one thing.
Well, because they're supporting their children.
Fine.
Without enabling them.
Sure.
And the band leader freaks the fuck out because he's told, "Oh, play Piano Man," but that's from the 70s. Right. "Play We Didn't Start the Fire." and he's being heckled, so the band fucks off. The event is ruined, and they have to go on instead. And Robert, the dad, says, he gives them a motivational speech about how I wanted to be a T-Rex.
wanted to be a dinosaur when I was whatever age they were.
17!
17, that's right.
He was 17 years old, pretending to be a dinosaur, and then he said, I'll show you, and he becomes a doctor, thinking, I'll go back to being a dinosaur sometime.
I'll get back to it.
But don't lose your dinosaur, Trent. That's what he says. Don't lose your dinosaur. So get up on that stage and sing. I see a singer, I see a drummer. Let's do this. And he sings a magical song.
He really does.
In Italian, that makes the parents remember how they met and fell in love, and they want to get back together. And Alice has a fantasy of Dale as a centaur in the forest. And they're speaking a weird woodland
I don't know what
language.
the hell they were saying.
It was just gibberish. They're speaking like a weird language, a made-up fantasy language. And Derek has a memory of being a little boy and how he is the best big brother in the world.
Yeah.
I can fly a kite. I'm doing it. And then the therapist shows up on a ferry and can hear the song.
Right. And then she has a fantasy.
She has a fantasy.
Well, Will Ferrell just breaks down the door where she's doing therapy as a lumberjack.
I have come many miles to give you my seed.
And then he rips her clothes off and she's wearing this maid outfit.
Sexy lingerie.
Oh, man.
So yes, this is how good his voice is. Understand.
Yes.
It gives people flashbacks.
Inspiration.
And inspiration and memories and love. And it moves mountains.
Yeah. So then later they start a karaoke company.
Right. But before that, of course, it reunites him and his brother, Derek.
Yeah.
And they have probably the most awkward hug in cinematic history.
I wonder how long that actually went on.
Yeah, that is probably the funniest moment to me in the whole movie.
It's pretty good.
Is the two of them trying to hug because they've never hugged before. And I
like their muscle memory is like causing them to try to hit each other
and bite.
And bite.
Adam Scott tries to bite him at one point.
Yep.
This is the gif I thought of when everything was shut down and people are talking about how I'm not going to remember how to do things anymore.
Sure.
Like me and my friends trying to hug.
Right.
Like, what? Right. How do we do it? Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. But yes, it's successful and they start a karaoke business and they get prestige worldwide off the ground, but they're a little bitty version of it.
Yeah.
And then they have the boat put into a tree, and it's now their boat tree house. And so they're still like man children.
Yeah, but they have jobs.
They have jobs.
Yeah, they have a business. They're making money, so that's what counts. But then, yeah, they have their dinner again. The parents get remarried, I guess. Mm-hmm. Robert interrupts Derek's like, shut up with your celebrity cameo thing.
We want to hear from everybody else at the table.
I got a gift for my other two boys here. So they go outside, they get the boat. And the therapist is also there saying, this is terrible. This is totally fucked up. What are you doing?
You know this is fucked up, right? Yes, we do.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. They're kind of fucked up, but...
Is the implication here that they're dating now? Because it kind of seems like that's the only reason she'd be there.
Yes. They're at least fucking on the regular.
I guess. But not Dale and Alice anymore. He called it off and she wailed like a banshee.
Right. Jesus.
She's heartbroken. I can't do this. I'm married. I love you. She's so insane. And then at the end of the movie, we get one final scene where they go and kick the shit out of all the middle schoolers. Yep. Because how do you end a movie like this? Coming
from a helicopter, landing.
How do you end a movie like this?
You have to do something like that.
You have to do something absurd.
Yeah, we got some budget left. Yeah, we got some money left in the budget. How much would a helicopter be to rent? Yep. Can we get clearance for that? Yeah? All right, we're going to do it.
Land it in the playground.
Yeah.
All you kids are going to get it now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is just one of those really stupid movies that barely has a plot.
And
it's all about the actors who are in it. Like even Richard Jenkins, when he's giving his speech about being a T-Rex.
Yeah, his arms are like by his sides.
Okay, Richard Jenkins is an incredible character actor.
He was great in this.
And comedic and dramatic.
Yeah.
And he is very, very underrated. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, look him up. I guarantee you have seen him in at least a couple of things. Yeah. And yeah, he's very put together in this. But as he gets more exasperated with them, he kind of gets in on the fun, even though he's the butt of the joke sometimes.
Sure.
And, you know, he's flung down the stairs by them, and he's getting drunk at the Cheesecake Factory, and he's pretending to be a T-Rex, and he's just waving his little arms around. Mm-hmm. And he's great in this.
He's really good, yeah.
And Mary Steenburgen is great in this. And
what
Adam
else do
Scott,
I know her from?
Elf. She's the mom in Elf.
Okay.
She's in Back to the Future Part 3, now that you've seen it.
Nope.
She's married to Ted Danson.
All right.
They have been together for like 30, 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, like a long friggin' time. She's a treasure.
No doubt. But I agree. I think this one... So I looked this up before we started the movie. This movie was kind of like very much you either love it or you don't.
Absolutely.
Kind of a thing. It's got like a 55% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. It's
believe
not for
that.
everybody.
No.
It's really not. It's a lot of very, very childish humor.
Oh, and it gets like straight up vulgar at some times.
100%.
There's a ton of like dick jokes and testicle jokes.
Yep.
And they use kind of derogatory words that aren't really appropriate anymore, have really gone out of fashion, which is the stuff that hasn't aged well.
Yep.
And, you know, they swear left and right. So if you're not
all of them do, even the parents.
All of them.
Yeah.
So if you don't like swearing, this ain't for you.
Yeah. And this is very much an Adam McKay type of a movie.
Yes. This is him coming off of Funny or Die era Adam McKay. Mm-hmm. This is well before he dove into the stuff that you've liked.
Well, and he starts the movie with where the very first thing is a quote from George W. Bush about family. And I didn't write it down.
It's like families is our future.
Something completely
the children,
moronic.
It's so dumb.
It's completely moronic, like the man himself.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a vision of where he was going. You know?
Yes. It has very little to do with the rest of the movie. And it's also something he reused because they do that in Talladega Nights.
Yep.
Like, I love speed, hot, nasty speed, Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah, I think he starts all of his movies like that, with a quote.
I
haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen all of them, but he does it with The Big Short. He does it with Vice.
Then yeah,
he does it with this.
That must be a thing he does. I hadn't caught that.
Yeah,
but
he didn't do Talladega, did he?
He did.
He did?
That's the thing I just said.
That's right. Oh my gee, man. Now we gotta watch the other guys.
We do. We really do.
Oh shit. But yes, I love the dude. I don't care if he's like vulgar or inappropriate at times. I don't care. It's fucking funny, and you know, to each his own.
Yeah, this movie ain't for everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But did we just become best friends, Trent?
Yeah. The one other thing I didn't mention in the intro was I did know about them in the treehouse talking about their porno mags. Yeah, when I got this movie, I ripped all the extras out, and I was trying to figure out. Okay, I like to label what is what, just to put it in my extras folder. And I went through, and I think I watched one of the outtakes from this, and it's them just going back and forth in the treehouse talking about whatever it is that they have in the treehouse. It's really funny.
I believe I would be willing to bet there is enough footage that if you just laid back to back all of the takes, this movie is probably 5 hours long.
Oh,
if you used every second of it.
Oh, sure.
I have to think that that's how long it is. Just because they will do it 20, 30 times.
And it's different every time.
Well,
and funny every time.
And you can tell that they're just sort of making shit up because it sounds like they're just like, I'm gonna put bars of soap in a bag and I'm gonna beat you with them. Like, what?
Yeah, in a pillowcase. Yeah. And like when they wake up from being outside, sleeping outside, he wakes up saying, I think I want to kiss you on the mouth, Kenny Rogers. It's just completely random shit that is probably just like queued up in their brain that they're ready to go with whenever. And nobody told them to say it. No. It's just them being smart and funny. Yeah, just being, because when you're around people like that, I think you get more inspired to try to out-funny the other guy.
My favorite is when it's people who are not known for being funny who do that. A good example of this, and you haven't watched this movie, is the version of Ghostbusters with all the women.
Okay.
Because you got Kristen Wiig and Leslie Jones and Melissa McCarthy. And then you have Chris Hemsworth, who is not known for this. He is freaking hilarious in this movie because when you are around those women, you are trying to like insert yourself.
Totally.
And it really works. And that is always just so funny where you just get to try it. You get to try to be funny. And sometimes you actually succeed.
Yeah. And when you have a director like Adam McKay, he's going to encourage the hell out of you to do that.
Yep.
Like, I'm not like other directors, dude. Just if you think something is funny, it probably is. So say it.
We'll do it the way we wrote it one time.
Right.
Once or twice.
Right. But if you feel something else, go for it, man.
Yep.
Like I'm the guy sitting back and laughing. Basically, he's got the idea. There's no script here. He's got
script is a generous term.
He's got a rough outline of what's going to happen in the movie. These are the beats. What happens in between? Who the fuck cares? As long as it's funny, we'll put it on screen.
Know your motivation. That's all you need.
Right. You are a 40-year-old man-child. Go. But yeah, I don't care what anybody says, Betsy. This is a good movie. But yes, that's the end of the show. We're going to read an email here from Stephanie.
Stephanie,
the superfan. Stephanie. About Palm Springs.
Yes.
Another comedy we watched very recently. From Stephanie. Love this movie. It is so good. The cast is so charming and funny, and the writing is clever. We've already talked about my love of rom-coms, but you may not know that I also love a good time loop movie, too. This is a wonderful mix of the two. Totally.
Yes.
I agree with Trent on In Time. I would love to see a TV show in this world. It is a great concept and a decent cast. The plot of the movie just fell short. Totally.
It starts off strong. It really does.
The concept is so good. You can cast all of your attractive young people and they can be whatever age that you want them to be. Oh man, you could have... Yeah, I think a TV show would work really well.
It would be young, hot Hollywood.
Yeah. And you could cycle people in and out.
It's like Riverdale.
Oh, shut up.
Only better?
Sure, why not? Continuing on, there is a decent time loop movie called Repeaters, where the main characters are in a drug rehab facility and stuck in a time loop. Definitely not a comedy, but I liked it. All right.
Interesting.
Drug rehab facility stuck in a time loop. I'm not even going to ask the questions because that's just weird.
That kind of sounds like one you just have to watch.
Yeah. And to close it out, all in all, Groundhog Day and Palm Springs are probably my favorites in the time loop category. Love, superfan Stephanie.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie. Everybody should email us just like Stephanie did.
You should do that.
You should do that. Email us at neverseenitpod@gmail.com. Follow us on the Twitter thing, machine, apparatus, neverseenit_pod, like all you lovely people out there want to. Twitter might be a cesspool, but we're on there, so it can't be that bad. So you can also support us financially if you click the link in the podcast description where it says support. You go to the Anchor page, pay us $1, pay us $5 or $10, whatever kind of bucks you want. If you want to sponsor an episode, reach out. Sure, why not? You can tell us what to watch. We'll watch it. But yeah, that's the end of the show, Betsy.
That's it. So we're going to keep watching our Spidey Sundays for the next few weeks.
Spidey Sunday coming up again.
We've got a few more of those to go before the new one comes out.
Yep.
And then we'll see. We got a couple other movies sprinkled in here.
December's coming.
I'll bet you can figure out what that means.
Yep.
And in the meantime, I have been Betsy.
And I'm Trent.
And we will see you next time.
I've never seen it.
Bye, guys.